Hello, everybody. Hello. How are you doing today? How has your day been going? I am Elisa. I am your Seize the Day coach. Hey, people. I hope you had a beautiful day. My day was pretty decent. It was pretty decent. I was trying to try some things out, trying to see what's going on, but I'm here. I know that I was supposed to come on yesterday, and I'm sorry. Uh, I was supposed to come on yesterday, and time got away from me, and so then it got to be too late, and I was like, you know what? I'll just do it tomorrow. So, well, I we're starting this consistency thing, or we're continuing on our journey for consistency. So everybody come on in. Come into the room. We're going to be here for a few minutes and we're going to chit chat and we're going to talk about being consistent, talking about starting and stopping. And so I just want to say thank you first. Thank you for watching. Thank you for sharing. Thank you for, just participating. Thank you for following. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you. Share with somebody who you think might need this. And my hair, I need to do something with this hair too. Anyway, I just want to talk about being consistent. Now, when we talked the other day, we talked about being consistent and how you sometimes fall into those traps. And you fall into those traps of, sometimes it's being lazy. Sometimes, you're just kind of, all over the place. And another thing with being inconsistent is that you constantly start things and you stop things. Well, I did. I noticed that was a really bad habit. And I didn't really pay attention to it to probably like a few years ago. I noticed I was doing that. Hi, Apostle, how are you? I didn't know that I was doing that, right? Until we had like a meeting at church. It was just a group of women, and this one woman of God she was like doing like a teaching for us, and she was talking about things, and she said, have you ever noticed how you start things and you stop them? And I was like, like I never really paid attention to it at first. And then I was like, I think I do that. And I noticed I did it a lot. I would start things and I did not finish. I would start things and I would not finish. And I didn't know what was wrong with me until I dug a little deeper into me and my patterns and things like that. I noticed that I did it a lot. And I had to end up, really coming to terms with certain things in my life, like even things in my past from my childhood. And, it's certain ways how the enemy likes to play with your mind and have you in cycles. And sometimes you're in cycles and those cycles are very hard to get out of. And I was in a cycle because I would do the same things over and over again. And it was horrible. And sometimes I didn't even realize that that's what I was doing. But I was being very inconsistent because, for example, what I was doing, right? I would start things all the time. I always wanted to start something new, something fresh, something exciting, I thought. And I didn't finish it, I wouldn't finish. Whether I was trying to start a business or just anything, I would not finish it. And I didn't know why I wouldn't finish it. I didn't know at the time, I didn't know I was dealing with certain spirits and things, generational things, I didn't know what I was dealing with at first. And so I really had to do a lot of deliverance, some self-deliverance, just to get through some of those things. But trying to be consistent, especially if you have a track record of being inconsistent can be very hard at times. But I just want you to know that you are not alone. And I want you to know that you don't have to stay there. Okay. Even on this journey, like I'm starting a new chapter in my life. And like, okay, I'm going to start this coaching, Seize the Day coaching, because I want people who feel like me or felt like me. I want you to understand that you don't have to stay there, that you don't have to be stuck, that you don't have to just exist, but you can truly live and thrive and have abundance in your life. I want you to know that. I want you to know that this is not the end. I want you to know that this is not all there is. You don't have to keep up those same patterns, those bad habits and things like that you're doing. You do not have to keep them up. There is a way where you can be rid of those things. I want you to understand that, because I was in that position. I was in that position where I was just stuck. I was in a pit. I was in a rut. I didn't know who I was. I didn't know where I was going. I didn't know anything. I was confused. I had a lot of issues that I thought was that's just me. That's just my personality. Or, I never was like connecting the dots, trying to see where this came from, where that came from, how did this happen, how did that happen. I wasn't doing that because I didn't know to do that, So there is a way out. But one of the biggest thing that probably helped me more than anything else was surrendering to God and allowing Him to lead my life and to guide me. And that will take me into places where I met certain people that were a help to me, through this journey. People who can minister into my life, who can speak into my life, people who gave me some strategies and things that I could do that was helpful to get me out of that. Those people, I'm pretty sure 100% that God made for sure that they were placed in my life at a particular time. And I am praying that I might be that person for you, because you don't have to be where you are. This is not all there is, just what you see. That's not it. But I just want you to know you don't have to feel stuck anymore. You don't have to feel like you're just existing and just, going with the motions and, just doing that, because that's not anything. That's not truly living now, is it? Are you just going through the motions of day-to-day life, but you don't have any joy and you don't have any peace? You don't have to live like that. That's not normal. And I know it's probably the norm for a lot of people, but that's not normal. We don't have to live like that. That's not why God put us here. We don't have to experience that forever and ever. Amen. We don't have to do that. We can live and we can thrive and we can have abundance in our life. That's one of the reasons why Jesus came anyway. He said, I come that you might have life and that more abundantly. And right before he said that, he talked about the enemy. He said that he comes to kill, steal, and to destroy. So the Lord came to give us life. He wants us to live. He wants us to thrive. He wants us to have abundance. And I don't mean just money abundance. He wants us to be abundant in life. Okay? That means doing well, overflowing. That's what he wants in all aspects of our lives. But sometimes we're so far from him that we don't see it and we don't know it. But I just want you to know that what you see today is not all that there is to your life or to life in general. It's a lot more out there. And let me help you seize the day. Let me help you seize your moment. Let me help you take you on this journey where you find yourself and you figure out who you are and figure out where you're supposed to be going and be free and full of joy and full of peace. Because that's what we all want, right? And, I had to get back in the grind of becoming closer to the Lord, making for sure I am praying when I'm supposed to. I am reading the word when I'm supposed to, that, that I'm doing these things that are beneficial. They're beneficial to you. They're beneficial. Not, because a lot of times people are like, well, I don't know about church and this and that and the other. It's about having your relationship with the Lord, because I promise you, that is what helped me. Listening to him and his guidance, that's what helped me. Being obedient is what helped me. So I just want to help you and give you some tools. And, one of the things that's very helpful that I had been struggling with was, I always, some days, like, I didn't know what I was doing, right? Sometimes I wouldn't do anything at all that day because I hadn't set any plans for the day. But one of the things, and I'll say this and then, I'll let you guys go, but we'll talk again soon. But I wanted to say was that writing down what you're going to do for that day. Pick about 3 to 4 things that you can get done in that day, and you stick to that list. Don't add more because you don't want to overwhelm yourself. But I promise you that helps so much. Especially if you find yourself starting and stopping. But starting and stopping is a whole nother issue on its own. Okay. You got some other probably deeper things, because I know I did. Okay. It went all the way back to some trauma that I had. I promise you. Okay. We can get through that too. But what I'm just saying is, being consistent. Make for sure you write down what you're going to do. Write it in a little notebook. Write down what you're going to do for that day. Okay? And stick to just those things. Don't overwhelm yourself, because see, tomorrow you can do 3 more things on your list. So write down just a few things and be like, okay, this is what I'm going to do for today. And you do those things. And I promise you'll feel more accomplished. Because I'm telling you, because it's so easy to get out of step. It's so easy to get out of, a plan. It's so easy to just be like, I'm going to sit down and I'm not going to do anything today. It's easy to do that and not being consistent, because it's like you were doing something at first and then all of a sudden you stopped because something, distracted you. And then now you're back in the pattern of, I'll get to it, procrastination, all of that. All of those things, they're not good. They're not good. They don't help you. They don't help you. So I want to be able to help you. I want to get you back on track. I want you to get out of that headspace of I'm just existing and I'm going through the motions of life. But I want you to live and I want you to thrive and I want you to be abundant. And so that's what Seize the Day Coaching is all about. Helping you come out of existing and get into living. We want to live. So come on this journey with me, okay? Talk to me down in the comments. Let me know if you felt that way. Any thoughts, whatever. Let me know, okay? You got questions? Let me know. Talk to me, okay? Talk to me. I didn't want to be on here for long. I know I say that all the time, but I know I can be very long-winded at times. So, I'll see you guys soon. You might see me. I might be on here selling some jewelry, because I do sell jewelry. I sell paparazzi jewelry, but you might see me sometimes doing that. So, just look for me, but I will definitely probably, I think tomorrow, because I wanted to do at least 2 to 3 days a week. I was supposed to do yesterday, so that's how I end up coming today. But tomorrow is a big possibility. If not, then it'll be Friday. But I just wanted to come on and connect with you guys and talk with you, and I will see you next time, and I hope you have a beautiful night, and I will see you soon. God bless. Bye-bye.